Alright, so let's go into details. Assuming it's useful, how do we set up the integral? Let me go all the way to the future. Can you see the future? It's sort of easy to see the future. The future is that we will write, well, I will write something here, right? We'll write, some formulas, some explanations. And then, at the end of this panel, I will come up with an integral. And the remaining part will be computation. And I will stop there and I will not go into computation. So, can you see the future? Can you, well, what kind of, how does it look like, an integral? Other than it has this sign. What is it that you need there? Well, I need the limits, right? Because you expect that to be a number at the end, right? Well, because you are interested in the total length, that's a number. So you expect to have a number, so that makes the integral definite integral. So you have to figure out limits. You will have to figure out the integrand, and there is something else there.
Which would be taking into perspective to?
Yes, the variable. So dx, usually use x in calculus too. And then the integrand is a function. I don't know, f of x. And once you have a formula like this, you can type it in Wolfram Alpha, it will give you a number immediately. So this is the end of your valuable knowledge. So this is where you know something better than a computer. Don't try to compete with computer after that. So you have to come up with a variable. What do you think the variable can be, or should be? It might be time. I'm just guessing. Length. Length. You mean coordinate? So should we introduce an axis, at least, coordinate system? Well, of course we are in 3 space, but we are only interested in vertical length. So, okay, where do you think the origin is better to be? At the top. And what would you choose as the direction? Down or up? Down. Okay. You want down? All right. Well, that's not very important, but we have to fix the choice. So that's the origin. That's the x-axis. So now we have a variable. Now what do we do? So what's involved? What we know is that there was an unstretched spring. So the unstretched spring was not that long, it was shorter. And then, as I fix that end, it stretches, just because of its own weight. How can we think about it? And what should we think about in order to come up with integration?